Let's talk a little bit about the National Science Center. What is the National Science Center? First of all, it's a unique partnership between the United States Army and a private foundation. The mission of the National Science Center is to promote physical science and math education across the country. They want to be the spark that just might possibly get a student excited about math and science. How do they do that? Well, there's the 128,000 square foot home of the National Science Center called Fort Discovery. It's on the Riverwalk in Augusta, Georgia, and it houses more than 250 hands-on exhibits that invite you to get involved and explore. The Paul F. Simon Discovery Theater takes you on a journey through the history of communications with its one-of-a-kind program. Presentations in the Power Station will wow and amaze you as science, facts, and phenomena come alive. A special space called Kidscape invites children 7 and younger to explore the wonders of science. The Science Store offers you take-home fun as well as educational treasures. What a great place to visit. But we said that Fort Discovery is the home of the National Science Center, the National Science Center. How can this facility be called national? Well, it's because of the outreach programs that start here and reach out across the nation. Let's look at some of those now. The Army's presence at the National Science Center is strongly evident in its outreach to JROTC summer camps and in-school programs. For the past several years, the National Science Center has provided hands-on math and science activities for cadets to enjoy, both during summer camp and during their regular school program. A different kind of hands-on experience is available for upper elementary and middle schoolers. The National Science Center has math and science curriculums available for one-week camps for these energetic students. They'll enjoy everything from designing tessellation t-shirts to making their own kaleidoscopes to solving problems cooperatively. But whatever the experiment, you know it'll be full of fun. The National Science Center's Mobile Discovery Center van is probably one of the most visible of the national outreach efforts. Soldiers from the Army's Recruiting Support Command travel from coast to coast with this van, presenting hands-on science demonstrations to students who aren't close enough to visit Fort Discovery. The 45 minutes the students spend in the van are memorable and fun, maybe even enough to change an attitude about science, or start a thought process that will change a child's future. The qualified National Science Center staff also provides the content training necessary to prepare teachers for using StarLab portable planetariums. Contact the National Science Center to discuss your StarLab training needs. Distance learning is something the National Science Center knows about for sure. They originate Fort Discovery Live, programming which connects classrooms with a presenter at Fort Discovery. Demonstration and discussion topics may include air pressure, sound, chemistry, and much more. Teltrain programming is produced by the National Science Center and broadcast by C-band satellite to classrooms. These programs are generally geared to middle school teachers and students. Cable companies nationally rebroadcast these programs for the enjoyment of the general public. I know it's a lot to remember, but it's all at your fingertips. Just go to the World Wide Web and type in www.nationalsciencecenter.org. You'll find all this information on the National Science Center's website. Plus, there's lots more, especially for you teachers. You need an activity on Newton's laws of motion? You'll find several on the website. You want to be on the cutting edge of technology by using streaming video in your classroom? Show a clip of one of the National Science Center's previous Teltrains from the website. And you say you don't live anywhere near Augusta, Georgia, so you can't possibly come to Fort Discovery. Well, then take our virtual tour. Simply type in www.nationalsciencecenter.org. The National Science Center website can be your one-stop shopping place for science and math. So visit the National Science Center's ever-growing website. Check out what's there and enjoy the wealth of information you'll find. Or come visit Fort Discovery if you're in the area. And thanks for watching.